Well met. Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be reading through Jujutsu Kaisen 154. So we'll give a quick recap, then get straight into it. However, before we do, we have Discord. I have Discord in the description down below, where we pretty much get together. Used to be for the major channel. We get together to discuss a lot of series that we cover, as well as movies, games, that sort of stuff. Come down if you are interested. The link is in the description. But yeah, okay, quick recap, and then we'll get straight into it, of course, as we do. So, Itadori, well, it's kind of building up towards the culling games right now, so it's a lot of setup. Itadori is now meeting with one of the third-year students that they're looking for. He's supposed to be super powerful, Hakari, and he just beat up Panda in like a cage match, fight club, as it were. And then we have Fushiguro and Panda making their own plans to kind of observe a bit closer the situation. So they're sneaking their way up through the hideout, through the fight club. And on the top floor, they are met with the other third year student who's supposed to be the unknown factor of like, what could go wrong. So they run into Kirara, who immediately seems to repel their techniques and kind of hold them in place as well. So Fushiguro and Panda are kind of stuck outside at the moment with them. And yeah, so they're the what is it called? The divine dog was marked and then able to be repelled. Panda already had a mark. The power is seemingly a lot like magnetism with repel, and the fact that when she pushed the divine dog away, like the phone kind of bounced backwards, and then when she called Fushiguro towards the dog, it like straight up attracted. Maybe she can like mark objects and then just attract, repel based off their polarity or something. Anyway, that's just speculation at this point, but it seems like a pretty cool curse power, honestly. Yeah, so kind of stuck on the roof. So dog is near the door with Fushiguro attached to it now. Kirara's in the middle, and then Panda at the back. They've kind of boxed her in. And then we just go back inside to Hakari offering Yuji a job. How would you like to make 1 million yen a month? And that's where we left off. So yeah, in a pretty good space. It's definitely still building up, but hopefully we're going to pick up soon. I think it's time to get into it. Here we go. Chapter 155. We are starting right where we left off. So the chapter is called Fever. So he's just asked the question. How'd you like to earn 1 million yen per month? Itadori. Would you believe me if I said you could work 1 hour a day and make 1 million yen a month? Huh? That depends on what I have to do. Well, for that info, you gotta pay 200,000 yen. Of course. Making it all before he tells him. Nah, I don't trust that. He kind of shrinks away. You guessed it. It's a classic con. The swindler rakes it in by pretending to be rich and selling tips on how to get rich. Ooh, it's pretty obvious, but there's a stupid number of stupid people out there. It all has to do with the fever. Fever? Both the deceiver and the deceived are linked in a fever to change their lives. People get high on the fever and make mistakes. However, without it, people can't even fall in love. And me, I love the fever. So he loves exploiting it, obviously. He's a classic conman himself. People going for the dream, he's there to help you get there. In quotation marks that you can't see. Do you know a more direct way of dealing with the fever? Gambling? Yeah, you do know. Life itself is a gamble. Lots of girls have dumped me because they hate gambling, but they don't understand. Society tramples on guys who can't bet big and guys who don't know when to quit. Everyone gambles. What they hate is losing and going to ruin. Don't some people just want peaceful lives? I don't know anyone like that. I love the fever, and the fever is gambling, and gambling is life. And love is control. I want to control this country's fever through this fight club. Now the existence of cursed spirits is public knowledge, and Jujutsu headquarters is barely functioning. This is my chance to expand the business. I want to take care of all obstacles so that I can take advantage of the coming revision of the Jujutsu regulations and make them publicly acknowledge the existence of the Fight Club. Anyway, I need a strong piece on the board, Itadori. Want to get high on my fever? Then Yuji's flashing back to Megumi. Bring up Jujutsu High last. And then he's just thinking, boss, I need to ask you. And then, what is this? Something says Boom Chaka. Is it like a ringtone? What's going on here? So they're just staring at the phone. Then there's a missed call. Kinji or Hakari is just looking at it. Itadori, you want a drink? Sure, but no alcohol. Why not? Can't you handle your liquor? It's not that. It's just I'm underage. You don't look like the type to care. Did you know Satoru Gojo can't drink either? Or who's Gojo? Besides, it's more like I can't. Come now. All sorcerers know Satoru Gojo. Why pretend you don't? And then, so Kinji just drinks, chugs it even, straight down, and slams glass on table. You're a spy from Jujutsu High? Itadori is immediately like, no, wait, oh, what is this? The glass is headed straight for him? Hang on, we gotta watch that again. So glass on table, and then the glass is immediately in front of him, and Kinji's going like that. He's making some like chopping kind of motion with both hands. Itadori looks like he's ready to block. Is that the table or doors? What is that? It looks like a train door that's just coming in and about to cut him in half. Yuji jumps. Hakari's like going in close combat. Hey, listen to me. So what is this? Yuji is on top of the cameras. Just listen. And then what the? His head is like in a door. Is that what I'm seeing there? Interesting. He controls doors, sir. When I get a call from Kirara, then he punches Yuji straight in the face and kicks him, it means something is up. So Yuji's blocking. We've only come to request Hakari's cooperation. And then Yuji just grabs his coat, pulls him in, the headbutt. Listen to me. No, because now I feel cold. Okay, interesting. So we are back outside. And so, yeah, before the phone dropped, I guess Kirara must have, put the phone or hit the call button and then it fell to the floor. So, Fushiguro outside, we're at a perfect deadlock. Oh, no, we're at a deadlock. Perfect, sorry. Kirara, we aren't necessarily on Jujutsu High's side. You know, the current situation in Tokyo, right? The barriers appearing all over are related. There was an unprecedented Jujutsu terrorist attack. We need Hakari's cooperation. You excluded us first, so it's your own fault. We're not with Jujutsu High. What happened between you and the higher-ups? They fought with the conservative faction. And conservative doesn't just mean with regard to regulations. They have specific ideas about what Jujutsu should be like. They like conventional Jujutsu that's easy to understand, like Kurisaki's curse technique. Over time, Jujutsu has blended with technology, like those curse videos that were popular a while back. When it starts affecting curse techniques, the conservatives start to grumble. In's curse technique is a perfect example. The big shots have it all backwards, that's why they lost. But Satoru Gojo always cleans up your messes. So why do you need us? Maybe you're lying and came here for some other purpose. Gojo Sensei got sealed. That is why we lost. Huh? Kirara is just stunned. Uh-oh. Kirara doesn't believe us. I know the feeling, but Kirara is the person closest to Hakari. Fushiguro is like a billion rabbits with his rabbit escape. They just pop out. Rabbits. If we convince Kirara, Negotiations with Hakari will go more smoothly. Oh, that's it. Okay, well, short chapter. Okay, not bad. We're kind of making progress here. It feels like... Actually, maybe we're not making progress here. Because, yeah, in the inside with Yuji and Hikari, you know, fight's kicking off. It's only kicking off. Like, Hikari is supposed to be one of the more powerful sorcerers. Even though he got expelled, he's supposed to be very, very strong. And of course, Yuji's not like a lightweight. He'll be able to hold his own. The inside of that place may get a little messed up, is what I'm going to say. They're just going to be punching and destroying everything. Not sure where the train door or the other door that Yuji got his head stuck in came from. It's probably part of his curse technique. So that was kind of interesting. And yeah, he's not akin to... He's not against fighting dirty. He like slams his glass on the floor, immediately chucks that out as a distraction. Kari's just going in, of course. And then yeah, outside just Kirara not believing the Gojo sealed. Understandable, obviously. But of course, it feels like we're going to be here for a while. Maybe in the next few chapters, they'll be able to convince Kirara that Gojo's actually gone. But I'm actually curious about how the rabbit escape will work. They should be able to at least swamp over Kirara, right? Like, there's too many for her to mark at one time. Maybe there's a limit. Either way, this is a very good idea from Fushiguro to test out, like, the limits of her power. But inside, Yuji's going to have to be alone for a while. Going to be interesting. But I think that is about it for Jujutsu Kaisen. Very straightforward, simple chapter this time. But yeah, keen for the next one. I feel like this arc will get a lot more interesting when the bigger fights start, but I don't think we're a while... I think we're a while away from that at the moment. But yeah, I think that's about it. So tomorrow we have solo leveling. Oh yes. And Friday we will have One Piece. And then Saturday will be My Hero Academia catch-up. Alright, that is about all from me from this video. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, catch you in the next one. Farewell.